Laundry detergent seems harmless, just suds, scent, and clean clothes. Commercials show families laughing, sheets floating in soft sunlight, children wrapped in that just-washed scent. It looks safe, it smells clean, but hidden dangers can lurk in every bottle. From 1,4-dioxane flagged by the EPA as a likely human carcinogen, to phthalates banned in children's toys but still legal in laundry products, to chlorine levels testing higher than what labels disclose. The label says pure. If this is truly safe, why are some of these chemicals restricted overseas? It's about test results, contamination levels, and the hidden truth behind everyday products, brand by brand. Stay with this because what touches your skin every single day matters more than you think. Number 1 in today's investigation, VOCs. This brand carries deep trust in many Latino households across the United States. Affordable, powerful, traditional. It reminds families of how laundry used to be done: simple, effective, dependable. But pour a scoop into a clear bowl and a faint dust cloud rises immediately. Fine particles drift into the air, barely visible, easily inhaled. Independent chemical testing has shown pH levels consistently exceeding 12. That level isn't gentle, it's highly alkaline, approaching corrosive territory. Skin exposed to solutions above pH 12 can experience irritation, burning, even blistering. The formula contains significant levels of phosphates compounds banned in many states due to environmental damage, along with heavy amounts of sodium carbonate, a caustic alkaline agent used in industrial cleaning contexts. For seniors with arthritis who scoop powder barehanded, exposure becomes direct and concentrated. That dust may also contain crystalline silica, a documented lung irritant linked to chronic respiratory conditions. For anyone already managing COPD, emphysema, or relying on oxygen therapy, repeated inhalation of fine alkaline particles becomes an everyday risk. The powder does not always dissolve fully in cold water. Fabric washed on cold cycles can retain a faint, gritty residue. Rub that cloth between fingers and the texture feels slightly abrasive. That residue sits against skin for hours: bedding, undershirts, towels. Affordable at checkout, potentially harsh in practice. The promise is strong cleaning power at a rock-bottom price. The trade-off may be irritation that builds quietly over time. Number 2. Gain Liquid. Twist open the cap and the fragrance hits instantly sweet, floral, almost overpowering. The entire brand identity centers on that scent. Commercials show people inhaling deeply, as if fragrance equals cleanliness. But step into a small laundry room with a freshly opened bottle and the air can feel thick. A study from the University of Washington found that scented laundry products can emit more than 25 volatile organic compounds, 25 separate airborne chemicals released during use. Among them, acetaldehyde and benzene, both classified by the EPA as hazardous air pollutants. Gain contains undisclosed fragrance mixtures, and such blends may include phthalates, endocrine-disrupting chemicals banned in children's toys for years. Yet in laundry detergent, they remain legal because fragrance formulas are protected as trade secrets. If fragrance is harmless, why shield the full ingredient list? For seniors with asthma, chronic bronchitis, heart conditions, or compromised lung function, inhaling fragrance vapors in enclosed spaces can trigger coughing, dizziness, chest tightness, even shortness of breath. Consumer complaints describe headaches lasting days after folding heavily scented laundry. Pillowcases washed in strong fragrance can release vapors through the night. Clean shouldn't feel suffocating. Gain promises a scent you'll love. What it may create instead is a lingering chemical cloud that settles into fabric, into rooms, into the air breathed every day. Number 3 in this investigation, Tide Original. The bright orange bottle stands front and center in nearly every grocery aisle in America. The advertising is relentless, laughing families, crisp white shirts, the unmistakable blue liquid pouring smoothly into a measuring cap. It feels dependable, familiar, safe. But behind that branding lies a chemical reality most consumers never see. Testing commissioned by the Campaign for Safe Cosmetics detected 1,4-dioxane in over 70% of laundry products sampled, with some of the highest concentrations appearing in major conventional brands. The EPA classifies 1,4-dioxane as a likely human carcinogen. It is not intentionally added. It forms as a byproduct during manufacturing when certain ethoxylated surfactants are processed. Because it's considered a contaminant rather than an ingredient, it does not have to appear on the label. That legal distinction creates a gap in transparency. Freshly washed clothes can retain trace residues. For seniors whose skin becomes thinner and more permeable with age, repeated contact through bedding, towels, and undergarments becomes an everyday exposure pathway. Add in prescription medications, blood thinners like warfarin, beta blockers for heart rhythm, and the body's detox systems are already working overtime. The scent marketed as Original Clean is a blend of synthetic fragrance compounds not individually disclosed. Some of these fragrance components have been linked in studies to allergic reactions and hormone disruption. Consumers have described the smell as overwhelming, almost chemical, lingering in closets and bedrooms long after washing. The bottle promises purity. The data suggests contamination that never makes it to the front label. Trusted for decades, questioned by test results. Number 4. Purex Liquid. The bottle is large, often twice the size of premium brands and priced noticeably lower. It markets itself as the smart choice for families watching every dollar and seniors living on fixed incomes. Budget-friendly, practical, efficient, but lower cost often means formulation compromises. Consumer safety groups have repeatedly flagged the presence of preservatives such as methylisothiazolinone, commonly abbreviated as MI, a potent allergen directly linked to severe contact dermatitis. In the European Union, the use of MI in leave-on cosmetic products has been heavily restricted due to rising cases of allergic reactions. Yet in the United States, it remains permitted in rinse-off products like laundry detergent, even though clothing stays in contact with skin for 12 to 24 hours a day. Independent testing comparing fabric residue levels found chemical residues on Purex washed fabrics running approximately 40% higher than competing brands. The consistency of the liquid is noticeably thinner, encouraging heavier pouring to achieve perceived cleaning strength. More product per load means greater cumulative exposure. Residues may not rinse out fully, especially in cold water cycles. Over time, chemical buildup can cling to fabric fibers, transferring onto skin with each movement. Seniors with compromised immune systems, those undergoing chemotherapy, or taking immunosuppressants face higher risk when skin irritation progresses into infections that are slow to heal. Reports describe sudden itchy rashes, raised welts, unexplained redness appearing after switching to this budget detergent. The savings at checkout can quickly convert into dermatologist visits and prescription creams. The bright yellow bottle signals value. The hidden cost may be persistent irritation that doesn't fade as easily as the marketing suggests. Number 5. In this investigation, Cheer Liquid Detergent. The name alone carries nostalgia. For many households, it was the dependable yellow box that promised reliable cleaning in any water temperature. It built decades of trust, passed down through habit rather than scrutiny. The branding leans on consistency, color-safe formulas, bright fabrics, dependable results. But recent independent retail testing tells a more complicated story. Samples from certain production batches tested positive for chlorine bleach contamination, even in versions labeled color-safe, where chlorine should not be present at all. Chlorine bleach is highly corrosive. It damages fabric fibers, strips dye, and releases fumes that can irritate lungs and eyes. Independent analysis revealed chlorine concentrations running up to 30% higher than what was disclosed on product labeling. That discrepancy raises serious questions about quality control and federal labeling compliance. In enclosed laundry spaces, chlorine vapors can linger, triggering headaches, dizziness, burning eyes, and chest discomfort. For seniors managing heart conditions or taking anticoagulants such as warfarin, even short exposure to strong fumes can provoke unsettling physical reactions, nausea, lightheadedness, shortness of breath. Reports describe clothing fading unnaturally fast, fibers weakening after repeated washes, and a harsh chemical odor that refuses to rinse away. Direct skin contact with contaminated loads has been associated with irritation and, in some cases, blistering on thinner areas of skin like the neck and inner wrists. The brand once symbolized stability. The recent data suggests reformulation without transparency, bright colors promised, consumer trust diminished. Number 6. Arm & Hammer Liquid Laundry Detergent. The iconic Hammer logo evokes baking soda, that simple white powder associated with household purity and natural cleaning. The packaging leans heavily into nostalgia, implying gentleness powered by a century-old ingredient. But examine the ingredient list beyond the marketing language, and sodium lauryl sulfate appears prominently, a synthetic surfactant also used in industrial degreasers. While effective at lifting oils, it is well documented as a skin irritant in sensitive individuals. The amount of actual baking soda in many formulations represents less than 5% of the total composition. The remainder includes synthetic surfactants, optical brighteners that create the illusion of whiteness under light, and preservatives designed to extend shelf life. The term natural may appear in marketing copy, but the chemistry tells another story. Consumers with eczema, psoriasis, or dermatitis have reported itching, redness, and burning sensations after wearing clothing washed in these formulas. For seniors with diabetes or reduced circulation conditions where minor skin irritation can escalate into open sores or infections, repeated exposure to irritants is not trivial. Fabrics can feel slightly stiff or rough when dried, especially if residue remains after incomplete rinsing. The brand's wholesome heritage builds trust, yet heritage does not equal harmless. Baking soda carries a comforting image. The broader formulation carries synthetic complexity that rarely makes it into the advertisement. The promise suggests gentle care. The ingredient profile demands closer inspection. After exposing 6 brands that raise serious questions, attention turns to 2 options that approach laundry differently, through transparency rather than fragrance, through disclosure rather than loopholes. Number 1. Molly's Suds Original Laundry Powder. The packaging is simple. No neon colors, no artificial scent promises. Turn it around and the ingredient list is short. 5 components that are easy to pronounce: sodium carbonate, sodium bicarbonate, sea salt, magnesium sulfate, and unscented peppermint essential oil. That's it. No undisclosed fragrance blend. No optical brighteners creating artificial glow. No chlorine bleach. The formula has been third-party tested by independent laboratories, with published results showing 0 detectable levels of 1,4-dioxane, phthalates, or heavy metals. The Environmental Working Group awarded it their highest A rating, a benchmark many conventional brands never achieve. The powder dissolves fully in hot or cold water, leaving no gritty residue behind. That matters because residue is what stays in contact with skin for hours at a time. The company was founded by a mother searching for safer options after her child developed severe eczema. That origin story reflects a different motivation: reduce everyday risk rather than mask it with scent. For seniors managing chronic kidney disease, heart conditions, or multiple prescriptions, minimizing unnecessary chemical exposure supports balance rather than adding strain. Reviews frequently describe reduced itching, calmer skin, fewer unexplained flare-ups after switching. The absence of synthetic fragrance eliminates the heavy chemical cloud often mistaken for cleanliness. Clean fabric smells like nothing, and sometimes that silence is reassuring. Simple ingredients, independent testing, full disclosure. The label matches the data. Number 2. Blueland Laundry Tablets. Instead of liquid sloshing in oversized plastic jugs, these come in pre-measured tablets, compact, controlled, and designed to prevent overuse. Each tablet contains plant-based enzymes and biodegradable surfactants that break down more readily in the environment. The formula excludes artificial dyes, synthetic fragrance blends, chlorine bleach, phosphates, and parabens. The EPA's Safer Choice certification appears on the packaging, meaning every ingredient has undergone review against strict human and environmental health standards. That certification is not self-declared. It requires evaluation. Independent laboratory testing confirms no detectable formaldehyde releasers, no heavy metals, and no carcinogenic contaminants. The tablet dissolves fully in cold water, reducing both energy consumption and chemical residue. For seniors with arthritis, the convenience matters: no heavy jugs, no awkward pouring, no spills. Just 1 tablet, consistent dosing every time. The compact packaging reduces plastic waste by more than 90% compared to traditional liquid detergents, cutting down on unnecessary environmental burden. Consumer testimonials frequently mention fewer allergic reactions and calmer skin, particularly for children and older adults with sensitivities. Transparency is displayed openly on the company's website, listing every ingredient without vague, proprietary blend language. Modern laundry care does not need to rely on secrecy. It can rely on disclosure, third-party validation, and restraint in formulation. The contrast is clear. When brands prioritize transparency, trust follows naturally. So, how does someone make a clean choice in a market saturated with color, fragrance, and marketing promises? Start by looking beyond the scent. Fragrance is often protected as a trade secret, which means dozens of chemical components can hide behind a single word on the label. If a company cannot disclose what creates the smell, that lack of transparency should raise doubt. Studies have shown that scented laundry products can emit more than 25 volatile organic compounds into indoor air. 25 airborne chemicals released into the space where families sleep, fold clothes, breathe. Clean air should not require guesswork. Next, pay attention to contamination risk. Testing commissioned by advocacy groups has detected 1,4-dioxane in over 70% of conventional laundry products sampled. 70% is not an isolated batch issue. It suggests a systemic byproduct problem in manufacturing. Because 1,4-dioxane forms unintentionally, it does not always appear on ingredient lists. The EPA classifies it as a likely human carcinogen. That classification alone warrants awareness. If a brand does not conduct or publish third-party testing, how would consumers know contamination levels at all? Transparency is not marketing language. It is documentation. Watch for labeling discrepancies. Independent retail testing revealed chlorine concentrations up to 30% higher than stated on certain product labels. A 30% deviation is not trivial. It indicates quality control gaps that can translate into stronger fumes, greater fabric damage, and higher skin irritation potential. Numbers matter because they quantify risk. 40% higher residue levels, as identified in comparative testing of some budget detergents, means more chemical buildup on fabric fibers. Residue accumulates. It doesn't disappear just because the wash cycle ends. Check the alkalinity of powdered detergents. A pH exceeding 12 places a product firmly in a highly alkaline category. That level may improve stain removal, but it also increases the potential for irritation and surface damage. High alkalinity combined with undissolved granules creates abrasive friction against skin. The sensation might seem mild at first, slight dryness, subtle itching until it builds into persistent inflammation. Look for credible third-party certifications. EPA Safer Choice, independent laboratory reports, environmental working group ratings. These indicate that ingredient lists have undergone some level of external review. Not all certifications are equal, but the presence of verified evaluation demonstrates willingness to be examined. Brands that publish full ingredient disclosure, including fragrance components, signal accountability. Brands that rely solely on nostalgic advertising or bold packaging rely on emotional trust rather than measurable data. The label may say original, it may say fresh, it may say natural, but words are not evidence. Data is evidence. Test results are evidence. Transparency is evidence. Everyday products create everyday exposure, and everyday exposure compounds over years. Awareness does not require panic. It requires attention. If this breakdown helped connect the dots between marketing claims and measurable facts, support the channel. Like, share, subscribe. The more people who understand what hides behind everyday labels, the stronger consumer awareness becomes. Clean laundry should not come with hidden doubts. Choose balance, choose transparency, and never stop asking what's really in the bottle.